mercy, waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? 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 Na 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 na, hey na 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 na, hey na 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 na, hey na 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 na. Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Woohoo! Every step I take, I'm taking you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Waves of mercy, waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? 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 La 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la, hey la 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 la.
Hey guys, today I'd like to talk to you about being Lutheran by telling you why I love being Lutheran. Now, I was baptized and confirmed in the Lutheran Church. I grew up in the Lutheran Church, and I actually went to a Lutheran college. But that's not why I love being Lutheran. I love being Lutheran because Jesus is at the center of Lutheranism. Grace is at the center of Lutheranism. When I got older, I realized that Jesus was the focus of Lutheranism. I looked around at other faith traditions, and when I learned about Lutheranism, that's when I chose that it was the best fit for me. I mean, it helped me understand my relationship with God and with one another, right? My relationship with God and with one another. It's the cross. It's representing grace of Jesus Christ. That's why I like being a Lutheran. Now, I want to talk a little bit about grace. You see, I think in life we try to do good. We try to be good, but invariably we fall down. We get tripped up. We screw up with one another, and we cause harm to one another, sometimes to ourselves and sometimes even to God. And while we want to try to correct that, we are sinners. We fall down all the time. And I think that when we sin, it becomes a stumbling block to us. And sometimes even there's a part of us that while we love God and we love one another, we want to rebel against the rules that are given to us. God gives us rules. Those are the commandments. How to be in relationship with God and how to be in relationship with another. And then we have all sorts of other rules. We like to rebel against those rules. And in a part, we do things that we don't want to do. The Apostle Paul said it like this: why do I do the things that I don't want to do and I don't do the things that I want to do? Yeah, even the Apostle Paul in our Bible talks about the difficulty of following the commandments, obeying the rules, and sometimes being rebellious. That's our human condition, and that's why we need Jesus after all. So I want to explain to you a little bit of God's plan for us. Because we are part of this human race and we fall down all the time, God came up with a plan, and that plan is grace. And that grace is experienced through his Son, Jesus Christ. You see, Jesus acts as a mediator for us, right? Between God and us. That's what a mediator does, is help to repair a relationship. So look at it this way. When I break a commandment or I break a rule, it's like I'm turning away from God. I'm breaking that relationship with God, or I'm breaking the relationship with one another. Well, God came up with a plan to have Jesus fix that for us, repair that brokenness through grace, through undeserved forgiveness. All we have to do is receive the forgiveness. God doesn't ask us to do anything to earn that forgiveness, just simply reach out and take it, like we do when we take communion. I like to think of it this way. We like to be in control. And so when we're in control, or when we think that we're in control, because really we're not in control, but we like to believe that we're in control, we try to take control of matters. And so we try to earn our way back into God's graces, okay? So we try to do good things to get into God's good grace, so that God will love us. That's our plan. That's what we do. We get exhausted trying to do good and be good all the time to earn our way back into God's favor. But God has a different way of thinking. God already loves us. And because God loves us, God grants us grace. And because of that undeserved gift of grace, we go out and do good. Sorry for the mishap on my marker there. That's the difference. The difference is that we don't have to do good, we get to do good. Because when we live into that God already loves us and God gives us this grace, we want to do better. We want to do good. We don't have to earn it. We just simply need to receive it. That's why I think Lutheranism is awesome. And that's why I love being a Lutheran. Today's Bible reading is from the book of Romans, and it is where Paul is talking to the church in Rome, beginning with the 7th chapter, 21st verse. Now, this is taken from the Message version, which is a bit of a sassier version, and more contemporary. So let's hear about sinning and grace. Paul says, "It happens so regularly that it's predictable. The moment I decide to do good, sin is there to trip me up. I truly delight in God's commands, but it's pretty obvious that not all of me joins in that delight. Part of me covertly rebels, and just when I least expect it, they take charge. I've tried everything, and nothing helps. I'm at the end of my rope. Is there no one who can do anything for me? Isn't that the real question? The answer, thank God, is that Jesus Christ can and does. He acted to set things right in this life of contradictions where I want to serve God with all my heart and mind, but am pulled by the influence of sin to do something totally different." Here ends the reading.